Hey, what the fuck is up with the motherfucking business is? Cold Hard Facts Podcast, episode 276. I am DNA, the only one, the only, and I am joined by two out of the three of my co-hosts.
276, my niggas done fucked you, bitch.
Alright now, be careful talking that shit.
I said, nigga.
Yeah, 2 out of 3. Because the other one, he's semi-retired right now.
Right.
He'll be back eventually when he get his shit together.
For sure. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. A lot of shit has not happened, but we still got a lot of shit to talk about. Isn't that crazy? Want to start off with Blue Lips or no?
Probably not.
Okay, cool.
Can I say that? Start wherever. How about that? Start wherever and then just go.
Okay, so before you even got on the FaceTime and before we even pressed record, me and Kudabugger was talking about all these artists and like what's the dude name that Mexican OT?
OT.
I thought y'all was talking about Freak Mill.
Nah, we're gonna talk about him, man.
I'm talking shit.
These artists basically that's new in the game, sorta. Like that Mexican OT, he knew he got signed by Capitol, and that's it. Who else he signed to? He's signed by Capitol. That's it.
Just Capitol.
Okay, cool.
So what was y'all actually talking about?
Basically, he asked me if I heard it, and I was like,
his album?
his new album, yeah.
I'm interested. I haven't pressed play yet.
Okay.
Because I've known about the motherfucker for probably about a few months now, but I've never listened to him.
Okay.
And then, like, I saw a video of some song he did. I don't know what the song is called or any of that, but it was decent what I heard, so I'm like, okay, let me do my research. And I did my little research, and I'm like, okay, I'll check him out one of these days.
So Kudabug, you heard that one?
Yeah, he decent, man. I actually like it, We got it's 16 songs, so it's 40 minutes, so it's a fast listen. Yeah, I like it. I like his flows and how he put words together, but it ain't much substance. He ain't really saying much, but the wordplay and the flows is, it's cold, and the production is cold too.
Most of these niggas ain't saying shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
that's a testament to something that's been on my heart for the last week.
right.
DNA, make sure I don't forget that so I can come back to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure you come back to it. We got a lot of shit. we go like
Because I'll be on Twitter every day and I see what these niggas be talking about, so I be having opinions.
Yeah.
You probably want to check out Function and Crooked Officer. Them are two songs that I recommend.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, but I get an album like a 7.5.
Okay.
I'll make sure to check that out. Probably either if I don't get to it tonight, I'll get to it tomorrow.
Right, ain't nothing really too much dropping tonight, so. Yeah, like I told him, I couldn't get past the fourth song, so.
Oh, you heard it?
Yeah, I heard it. I couldn't get past the fourth song though. Like I said, like it's cool how he burst on the scene with the song he that he got known for, that basically showcased his wordplay and basically his flow is how it's
you
different.
Serious? Pause it for a second.
Okay. So yeah, it's like I said, his flow is cool, but I just don't see him lasting too long. I kind of wish he hadn't signed, but I mean, what can you do now? Like, you can just sit back and wait. Maybe he'll keep prospering. I hope he does keep prospering. But
I mean, the way the industry is set up now, even if you sign to a label, there are ways in which an artist can remain relevant.
right.
Because we just talked about this maybe an episode or 2 ago or 3 ago. All you need to survive in this game is a dedicated fan base.
Right.
All you need to survive is a dedicated fan base. It's why rappers like rappers like Nas are still able to be, where he is now, 30 years into the game. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these people be wondering how motherfuckers like Hov and Nas have maintained such a longevity. Fan bases. Literally, fucking fan bases.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a dedicated fan base, you will never die.
For sure.
Unless you die for real. You know what I'm saying? In that case, that's different. But
them core fans gonna always hold you down.
exactly. That's why niggas like Currency is so successful, because strictly on fan base. Forget the fact that the nigga can rap. You know what I'm saying? Currency ain't never been no mainstream rapper. But this nigga got as much clout on his name as a mainstream rapper because of his fan base.
For sure.
So, if he finds him a dedicated fan base and it grows over the next maybe 2-3 years, he'll be straight.
For sure. Yeah, so shout out to him at Max and OT. Another guy we was talking about, damn, that shit loud. No, but another dude we was talking about was 4 Bats.
I literally just found out who this was 2 days ago.
Shit. Yeah, like
I was told that the nigga only had 2-3 songs to his name.
3 songs to his name, and the 4th one coming out tonight.
And this is a remix with Drake on it.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Drake done got a hold of another nigga who just started rapping. Gonna get on the song, probably rap better than that nigga. The song gonna take off somewhere. It don't necessarily have to be on the radio. It could take off on the internet or whatever. The nigga gonna have a little bit of fame, might release an EP off that or an album off that, and then let nature take its fucking course.
Mm-hmm.
As with most people who Drake features on when we don't know who the fuck they are.
Right.
So that's no disrespect to that young man, but that's just, that's what they call the Drake effect. That's what it is.
For sure. Yeah.
So we gonna see what happens.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Right now, he's looking like an industry plant. Hope he's not. We will see.
Can I ask a question that I've never really known the answer to?
What is an industry plant?
No, I know what that is.
Oh, what?
My question is, why do we disrespect them?
I mean,
why don't we respect them? Basically.
Why do we respect them?
No, why don't we?
Oh, don't. Oh,
especially what if they're an industry plant and their music is actually kind of decent? Why don't we respect industry plants? Isn't a lot of artists who broken out into the mainstream over the years technically industry plants?
I mean, a lot of us, most of us have seen certain artists that are known today. We've seen their rise. A la Drake, a la Cole, I like Kendrick. I hate to use them same people. Big Sean, fucking Wale, fucking Currency, fucking Wiz. But the industry plants, normally it's like damn near nothing really on them. At least, like you can, let's see. You can say, Baby Keem is one, but not really.
I could see how you would say that, but I can also kind of have a rebuttal against that because, I mean, no, we didn't see Keem, you know, first raps or whatever. He wasn't like, because think about this. We ain't never really seen niggas first raps.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we can, like, some niggas like to be like, man, I've been listening to him since day one. Like, nigga, no, you haven't. No, you haven't. Like, for instance, niggas wasn't there. I know I definitely wasn't privy to this. Niggas wasn't there when Wale had his little regional hit in, like, 06, 07. I don't know shit about that. I first heard about Wale off a fucking video game. If I'm lying, I'm dying. A fucking video game had a Wale song was. That's the first time I ever heard the fool. Before I didn't even know what he fucking looked like. And dude had been rapping like professionally for maybe about 3-4 years prior to that. Let me think of another one. Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa been rapping since he was a teenager. His first album came out in 2006. I didn't find out who Wiz was till 2009. So I say that to say that, you know, a lot of, when not you, but a lot of people say industry plan. It's like, how many rappers do you know who you was there for from day one? Like, literally, day one. Like, they first fucking song. And as much as I love J. Cole, I will sit here and tell you right now, I didn't know who that nigga was till early 2009. The nigga had a whole tape come out in 2007 that I didn't know about until, like, maybe a year after that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know who the fuck J. Cole was in 2007 when his first tape came out. None of us did. Did y'all know who he was? Because I sure didn't.
I first heard of J. Cole when Who Dat came out.
See? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's 2010. Like, I wasn't there in 07 when Cole first started putting tapes out. Shit, Clyde has kept, even though I knew who the nigga was just because he was on the TV show for his early part of his career, I didn't even know Drake was Aubrey Graham until I seen Replacement Girl on 106 in Park.
Same shit, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga had a whole mixtape out before that, and I had no fucking clue. All I know is I get on 106 in Park, and I see Aubrey Graham on a 106 in Park with Trey Songz, and I'm like, is that Jimmy from Degrassi? Okay, cool. Now this nigga the biggest rapper in the world, arguably.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I get what you're saying, though. It's kind of like they come out of nowhere, like a Ice Spice or I was gonna say Soulja Boy, but I knew who he was before he blew up. I heard somebody say Jack Harlow was one, but I don't agree just because there is documented footage of this nigga rapping in like 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade type of shit.
Right.
So I can't really call him one. People would like to, but you can't really call him one.
Right.
You gotta respect his grind, too.
Exactly. So that was just my whole thing. It's like, why don't we respect industry plants, especially if they are having success? Like, even if we don't like their music, like, is it just because, like, I get it. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, saying it out loud, I get it because a lot of people out here right now struggling to find an audience or find that little pocket of that little niche that'll get them where they need to go in terms of success, mainstream or underground. And motherfuckers like Ice Spice just come out of nowhere, have one song, hit on the internet, and the next thing you know, she's at the Super Bowl with Taylor Swift in like a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand that. I think just on Ice Spice's, on the subject of her, I think her media, I think the way she rose to fame didn't necessarily have anything to do with being an industry plan, because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think she signed to any label. I may be wrong.
I don't know, to be honest.
But you know how the internet age is, man. The shit spread like wildfire. So if something goes viral, you know, you have the potential to have a successful career just off one moment. Yeah. We've seen it all throughout our teenage years. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers go viral, and the next thing you know, we know they a household name, whether it's for 2 months, 2 years, or 20 years.
Right. For sure.
So, I was just wondering that as I was sitting here.
I think the problem mainly is people don't get to see the like you don't get to see the come up. You don't see the grind really.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
When they just pop up out of nowhere and they just hot out of nowhere. Like they don't really get to see the struggle, so they respect it.
Yeah, you know, niggas love to respect the struggle. I ain't never understood that either, but you know, and I come from it. But like you like to see people struggle first before you believe them.
You know,
hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all these rappers, when they was coming up, and they wasn't like where they are now. Niggas was still rocking clothes that was considered fashionable. Niggas was still rocking jewelry, whether it was fake or not, we don't know, and it really don't matter.
Right.
Niggas was riding around in rentals, you know what I'm saying, trying to look the part. You know what I'm saying? So it really doesn't matter in the long run. If you motherfuckers are struggling, they don't look like it. You know?
Fake, I know, man.
What killed me about some rappers, especially these like rappers that grew up in the hood and shit, is that when they get a little bit of money, you know, trying to keep it real, these niggas still be rapping. They go to the hood, they be in these rundown ass houses. Like, nigga, how much money do you have? I guarantee you, you got more money than everybody in that room, man. You in here. Why are you here?
Trying to hold up an image.
That's a problem that I have with a lot of these younger rappers. Is that when somebody older said this, like, you young rappers, the reason niggas is dying in the street, these rappers is dying, because y'all too busy trying to stay true to where you came from. You can stay true to where you came from and never go back there.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, and then people call it, man, that's a definition of a sellout or whatever. Like, no, it's not. Nigga, I did what I was supposed to do. I put in the work. I got shows. I'm out the hood. I got money now. And I took a certain number of niggas with me. And that's it.
For sure.
You know?
It's like
Benny the Bush say, everybody can't go. Everybody cannot go.
Right.
And a lot of these niggas be thinking that they owe the hood something. Like, nah, bro. The hood don't owe, you don't owe the hood nothing. The hood was designed to put you in a position to fail. No offense to nobody that's living there, but the hood was designed for you to fail, and you made it out. Why the fuck would you stay there?
The fastest way to go.
Like, bro, I do a thing like, you know, God rest his soul, bro. But look at people like Nip, right?
Yeah.
Nip bled Crenshaw through and through. The nigga had a whole stove in the middle of the hood. And that's where he died at. Trying to, fulfill a noble mission. I ain't knocking the nigga at all. That's a noble mission to want to give back to your hood the way Nick was trying to. But that shit, whether you get out or not, niggas ain't grateful. And it's not because niggas ain't shit. We all know that. But it's not necessarily because niggas ain't shit. It's because niggas ain't shit because that's what we've been conditioned to do this entire time. It's not be shit. So you niggas need to stop going to the hood. Or if you gonna be in the hood, don't stay there. Stay there for, if you gonna shoot a video out there, shoot the video and then go. Don't be sticking around. Don't be trying to talk to people.
And them niggas don't love you for real, man.
They don't. Because it's a nigga in that crowd. I guarantee you, for every nigga that love you in that crowd, it's about 5 who don't.
Fastest way to go broke is trying to take care of everybody.
For sure.
That's a little game for you.
That just made me think about how I know y'all probably ain't seen the Vlad TV. I mean the Drink Champs when Vlad was on there.
No, because
I gotta finish it. I'm like an hour in.
I haven't seen it, and I've always had a respect for Vlad. I know a lot of people don't like him, but I had a thought about him recently that I want to share with y'all. DJ Vlad don't do nothing but do what he's supposed to do. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense, yeah.
That nigga get on his platform and ask questions. These niggas that be getting on the motherfucker have every opportunity to not say anything. Or dance around the question. Like, don't directly answer the question, but answer the question in a way that's like not incriminating yourself. But niggas get on Vlad and incriminate themselves all the damn time. And I can hear niggas now. Like, man, Vlad the feds and this, that, and the third. Like, bro, Vlad just asking questions. Them niggas the ones who's blabbing.
He's doing what a journalist supposed to do.
Whether he white or not is irrelevant. If a nigga like myself was asking a bunch of the same questions that DJ Vlad was asking, and them niggas told me the exact same thing, y'all be calling me the fucking fans too. Like, them niggas chose to go in there and talk about the shit they talking about.
For sure.
And in the interview, it's his job to do the research, to be able to ask the tough questions.
For sure.
Hey, that's why you niggas shouldn't do interviews. You niggas have nobody on your team to give you no media training, so you know how to dance around questions, so you can answer the question without incriminating yourself. Especially if you know for a fact, if you're a rapper and you know for a fact that you were involved or currently involved in illegal activities.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you answer that question like that? You basically asking for them to come find you at this point.
Or you can also study different artists and how they do interviews. Like study Usher,
exactly,
and how he answer questions. Or study Ludacris and how he answer questions. Even on Drink Champs, he still was answering professional as hell.
It's because he been doing it for a long time. It's a difference. You right. It's like you said, you right. But there's a difference between a nigga who been doing this shit for almost 30 years versus a nigga who been famous for 10. You know what I'm saying? And really been famous for 10, but been popping for real for maybe like 5.
Or just don't do interviews. You can just not do it.
Like look at Dirk. Dirk rarely do interviews, and when he do interviews, I mean, his interviewing has gotten a lot better as he's gotten older. But look at the way Dirk do interviews, bro. Like, the nigga don't say much. He say what he need to say. He dance around them questions because he not a dumb nigga, and he go about his merry day. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you niggas need to pay attention to that.
Yeah.
You want somebody you can look at.
Mm-hmm.
Know what to look at when you're looking at them.
enough about that because I don't want niggas thinking I'm hating. I'm just trying to make sure these young rappers or these young niggas trying to rap, you know, got some game for them.
Yeah. Be able to handle business, man.
But at the end of the day, all you niggas trying to do is, y'all niggas rapping, not necessarily because y'all like to do it. If y'all like to rap, that's cool. That's great. You know what I'm saying? But you're trying to do that so you can get money, so you can get out of your situation.
Yep.
That's honestly where we got a lot of uninspired ass music out of it, but that's a story for another day.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. It's a lot of copycats out here.
I saw something interesting. Nelly was on the shop.
Okay.
And he said that his era was the toughest era because he had to compete with niggas like 50 and M and Hov and X and all them niggas. And nowadays it's like niggas all sound the same. Niggas not really competing no more. And he not wrong because Nelly don't sound like Tip. Tip don't sound like 50. 50 don't sound like Luda. Luda didn't sound like X. X didn't sound like Hov.
Yeah.
Even if some of y'all was working with the same producers, you niggas did not sound the same.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these niggas sound the same now. Literally, bro. Like every song you hear coming out of somebody's car literally sounds exactly the same.
Exactly the same.
Even if you know it's different, you're like, nah, that shit sound like this, and this.
Same content, same screaming, same melodic flow, same wordplay. Niggas be wearing the same clothes down there.
Oh, man. But, yeah, man. Might as well just name this Copycats Part 3. This third part, right? I think.
Oh, no, don't name it that. Don't name it that.
Oh,
That's
no.
not. This episode's not about them. I was just pointing out that Nelly said that on the shop.
Yeah. You're right. I talked about this artist I stumbled upon. All he do is yell.
Is that his name?
No. I'm gonna tell you his name. Hold on. I'm gonna see it because it was in my. I was on YouTube. Baby Kia.
Never heard of him.
Okay, he's from Atlanta. But yeah, pretty much all he do is yell. He's got a couple songs out, maybe 3 to 4 songs, and they all in the hundreds of millions of views. Now he's not talking about anything. Now at first I was like, okay, I'm listening to these songs, right? And I'm thinking to myself, maybe you trying to be FBG Duck? No, you're not. You're not even trying to be doing that. You're not even doing that, bro. You're just yelling. That's what.
Fuck all this shit.
So yeah, bro. Like I was just like, that's what I think. That's what he's getting known for, and it's like a sinister beat behind it with 808s. That's all it is, dog. I swear to God, he's just yelling nonsense, dog. And this is not gonna hold up, so you're gonna have to switch your style. You're not gonna be, and people are gonna get tired of you.
Oh, yeah. You ain't gonna be able to scream for 20 songs straight.
Like, I just don't. Like, it's just like, I get that it's new and it's kind of different, but you're not talking about shit, and I don't know if that's gonna, like, I don't know how, like you probably get your show money, right? And then you're gonna have to like switch it up by the time you get into these labels offices. Like you're gonna have to come with a different concept, come up with a different style from what you presenting right now, because what he's doing, it looks like he's on Tourette's. I hope he's not.
Oh man, looks like he has Tourette's
or some shit, bro. Like, yeah, bro. It's the video make it seem like that, but you know, very good video directing, I guess. You know, you feel me? So, hey.
Oh man.
So yeah. If you don't believe me, you can look it up.
Oh no, I believe it. You ain't got to prove it. I believe it. But I don't want to look that up. Yeah, I don't want to see that. Ain't gonna be able to sing 20 songs straight. You gotta do something.
Yeah, bro. I hope not, bro. I hope not. Please. Somebody get him in the booth and tell him this not gonna work anymore, dog. They're gonna have to switch it up. Oh man. Stop doing the same shit. I just keep thinking about T-Pain. Do something different. Oh shit. But that different ain't gotta be that different, bro. You ain't gotta go to the extreme with it. But let me move on from that. Schoolboy Q. He dropped Bullets. And that album was fire. At least to me. I don't know about these other two guys. But I really enjoyed it. I don't know. It definitely topped Crash Talk.
Well, that wasn't impossible.
You funny as hell.
No, I say that for a reason. That's the reason you think.
Shit.
Because when I tell you what I tell you, then you realize what I said.
Yeah, bro. I get it. I know. No, but I don't know for sure if I'm gonna want to go to his tour or not.
I do.
I don't know for sure. So
me, I doubt he do the whole album. So
yeah, of course not. Yeah, I'm still like, I don't know. Only because of it's so many tours, like dates been announced and shit, that I just can't promise that I'm gonna see him. I don't know right now. There's too much shit that's been
over him.
I'm just saying, like, freaking Cudi been announced. Dreamville Fest has been announced.
We ain't going to that. I can tell you that right now on live on the podcast that we are not making that shit. That is not happening. That's a month from now, literally a month to the day from now. Like we are not making that.
Okay. Kid Cudi, fucking Chris Brown announced his. Who else? Somebody else.
I saw something interesting about him too. I've been seeing a lot of shit on Twitter recently.
What about the Butcher?
Yeah, he coming here next month.
Yeah, he coming.
I'm considering going to that for sure.
See, it's just too much. Like
Gibbs will be here in May.
Too much shit, bro. See? Too much shit. Too much. You gotta pick and choose. You can't go to everybody.
Boss coming in 2.5 weeks.
Offset. Like, just too much. So, like, nah, dog.
Have you even bought a ticket to any show, though?
This year, no.
Yeah, see, so...
I'm not saying it's impossible, but I don't...
Bullshit.
It's just, I don't know yet. We'll see.
So, the reason I said what I said was because a few days ago, Schoolboy Q got on Twitter and decided to rank his discography.
We got to talk about that one because I probably got a whole different ranking.
And he said something something very interesting about Crash Talk that I felt when it came out, and he basically just confirmed it. I said I wasn't even on this podcast at that time, but I told people like I love Crash Talk. I think it's great. It's just I know what he was trying to do with that album. You could hear it. He was hit chasing.
I just said that before we started recording.
Yeah, he did. He was hit chasing, and he said that on Twitter. He said, "There's a lot of songs on this album that I really love, but I can admit that I was just hit chasing, which is why I sound like that." You know what I'm saying? That's why he got fucking Travis Scott on the album. That's why he got the joint with Ty Dolla $ign on the album. Not saying that he wouldn't work with Ty Dolla $ign in any other capacity. It's just that's why that song was there. You know what I'm saying? If you take off the song with Travis Scott and you take off the song with Ty Dolla $ign and YG, and I'll even take it a step further. If you take 5200 off of that, that's a typical Schoolboy Q project. Literally.
Okay.
So, with that being said, it's definitely better than Crash Talk. Just because he's being his most authentic self on this album. Yeah.
100%.
Yes. You can tell that there's no hit chasing on this album. He was just making what felt good.
But man, it's definitely some hits on here.
Yeah, it is. And then his subject matter was surprisingly deeper than I thought it would have been. But he's always been like a deep, like not lyrical, but he's always been a deep, like his content has always been lyrically deep, even if he ain't necessarily being lyrical.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely, funnily enough, his most mature album. You wouldn't know that just from the production, but
absolutely.
So, in my opinion, I give it about. I've been debating this for like 2-3 days. I give it about a 9. I give it a 9.
It's about 9 for me also.
Yes, maybe 8.5.
I need.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm not gonna lie though. I need to hear "Back in Love" with this shit. I need to hear that shit live. I think I need to hear that shit live. Back in
I need to hear a lot of that shit live, sir.
Yeah. But like I said, man, it's good to have a new Schoolboy Q album to listen to for this year. You know,
I'm trying to get my hands on the vinyl. I'm gonna try to do that next week.
Nice.
I was gonna get the CD, but I think I'm gonna just get the vinyl.
Right. Looks better anyway.
Or I might get both. You never know.
I like how Rico Nasty left you wanting more.
I think that was purposeful.
I'm not knowing. I'm already knowing.
I like "Thank God for Me." That was really good too. That was really good.
Y'all know what my favorite song was.
Oh yeah, the Freddie Gibbs joint.
No, I knew you was gonna say that. No. It's not. It's actually the song where he's on it the least.
Oh, okay.
What's that song called? Movie. That's my shit right now.
Yeah, that shit hot.
Yeah, that's good too. Yeah, that's really good too.
Blue Slides and oh, 101.
And Cooties. Yeah. Cooties goated.
101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. 101. And some of these songs you had to play back a couple times.
Yeah.
Just to get,
Yeah, man.
Good job, Schoolboy Q. Now, do what I've been asking you to do for like 2 months now, and go call Larry June so you can make that fucking video. And then you can do whatever else you want to do. I don't care what you do after that. Just make sure you do that first.
Is Larry on tour right now?
No. Schoolboy Q is on the last Larry project with Cardo.
Okay. Is he on tour though? Is Larry on tour right now?
Oh no. Larry, I don't know what Larry's doing. I really don't know what Larry's doing.
Okay.
I think he's I know he's cooking another album up. I know that for sure. Because he said he was. But as far as like, Larry, one of them niggas, he said this shit in an interview too, when he did like one of them festivals last year. He said he only record for maybe 3-4 hours a day. And the rest of the day he spends doing normal shit. So, I don't know if he's probably not going to tour this year because he just finished a world tour in December. He just went to fucking Japan and like Europe and shit after having a summer-long tour this past summer, so I doubt he tours this year. But he's definitely coming out with an album. He might do some shows sporadically throughout the year, but I don't think he's touring. He probably tour next year.
Okay. What else?
Freak Mill called the police on act.
Oh yeah.
No, he didn't. Did he really? Did he really, or is that just what academics said?
That's what it off his string. That's all he was saying.
Because academics be lying sometimes. So
I tried my best. Well, I know I did. I didn't pay attention to them too. But I did listen to the Meek Mill EP.
I listened to it earlier. It's actually not bad.
Yeah, it's not terrible. Definitely not.
It's just unfortunate that he released the EP and now he's facing booty bandit allegations.
Right.
Not him being the booty bandit, him being the motherfucker that got his ass took.
Right.
I really hope. And see, I'm glad we mentioned this because I only got one thing to say. Meek Mill did not learn his lesson from the Drake fiasco.
Nah.
Because if Meek was, I'm not saying Meek is not smart when I say this, but if Meek was smart, if you see something like that about you, I don't give a fuck how much street cred you got.
Mm-hmm.
You better off saying nothing than getting on Twitter and just saying a bunch of shit and not directly addressing the rumors about yourself.
Right.
Instead, you go to the person who's spreading the rumors about you and you threaten him. And you know that academics, that fucking, I ain't even gonna call him what I want to call him. He thrives off of that. So the more that you antagonize him by tweeting at him and saying shit to him, the more he's gonna get under your skin. He's like a bad itch. So I don't know why you even went there with him. You would, like I said, you better off saying nothing. And coming out and people's problem is that he didn't just come out and say the allegations were false. Because now you're making people think that they're true. Just by dancing around the question. Personally, I don't think it's any of you niggas' business what these grown ass men was doing, but I mean, because we talk about, because we love hip hop and we know in hip hop, hip hop don't tolerate that gay shit. This is what you niggas want to talk about. So,
yeah,
it's like I tried to explain to my homeboys. Like, first of all, I say this now, and I'll say it live. If Meek Mill, I'm not saying he did, if Meek Mill got his ass took by Diddy, or whatever got took by Diddy, that's totally their fucking business. I don't give a fuck. But then again, that's just me. You niggas that listen to rap be living and dying by what the words that these niggas be saying. So y'all be getting in all in your emotions when it's revealed that they may be not as gangster as you thought they were. You know what I'm saying? That's the unfortunate thing about hip-hop, is that hip-hop is the only genre of music where niggas have to be believable to be respected. I could go in R&B and sing about all these bitches I got and all this sex I be having, and in reality, I only got about one. And I ain't fucking like that. Just giving you an example. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? You will believe anything I say because I'm not a rapper.
Yeah, man.
Rap is the only genre of music where your credibility comes into question.
Shit, wow.
Ain't nobody going. Well, I ain't gonna say they never did it, but didn't nobody ever go to Marilyn Manson and be like, "So you really be with that satanic shit, huh? Like, we ain't gonna listen to you because you be with that satanic shit." Fuck no. There's people everywhere that still listen to that motherfucker's music, man. And he done came out multiple times and said that he wasn't even like that.
To this day.
This nigga one of the most non-assuming white men I've ever seen in my life. And I done seen a lot of his videos. Them videos be nightmare fuel.
Yeah, man.
But he one of the most unassuming white men I've ever seen in my fucking life. When he talk, he be like, "Yeah, I just like making music." Like, dog, you don't even sound the same. What the fuck? You sound like a Harvard professor.
Oh, shit.
So,
yeah,
but
it's just insane.
Please don't let that type of shit. If you a fan of him, bro, it's a tough time to be a Meek Mill fan right now just because of that shit that's going on. But don't let that shit hinder you from listening to decent music. Please don't. Because it's not bad. It's not bad at all.
that's just like, man, if you want to listen to Gunna, man.
Same thing, honestly. Because there's still motherfuckers out here listening to 6ix9ine.
Right.
I know there's some of y'all out there.
Exactly.
So
y'all still listen to R. Kelly. Stop lying. Say
yeah, exactly. Y'all still listen to fucking Reaper Man Kelly. That's what the R stand for.
Reaper Man.
I might have to take that out.
No. Who gonna take it? Who gonna censor it?
Sylvester.
Oh shit.
We ain't syndicated yet. Who gonna censor it?
Oh man, yo.
Until then, I can say what the hell I want.
Oh man. Yeah.
Sylvester.
That nigga be hard. That nigga don't know how to hog tie people. Okay.
Oh God.
Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. R. Kelly don't even look like he know how to hog tie people. I didn't believe that shit. What it is. Like, come on, man. You're telling me R. Kelly out there hog tying bitches? I don't believe that. Hell no.
Oh man, yo.
That's not a skill that's readily available to niggas. Like,
we was talking about Meek Mill, but anywho, like,
okay, back to Meek Mill. Like I was saying, please don't let these allegations hinder you from listening to decent music, okay? Because like my man said, you niggas still listen to R. Kelly, and he done been accused of a plethora of shit. Michael Jackson is universally loved, and he was accused of a lot of shit.
A lot.
oh man,
Prince had his whole ass out at an award show. And that nigga's very highly respected. So don't let these allegations stop you from listening to decent music, okay? That's it. And then on top of that, not disrespect to my mans, because, I liked his little album. I like it a lot more now than I did when it first came out. There's still some songs on there that I don't care for. But you see what Usher be accused of.
mm-hmm.
And y'all still listen to that nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
just stay quiet like he do.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just be quiet.
Just be quiet. Don't stop answering the shit.
That's another thing about niggas. Like, I get it, bro. Yo, street credibility is in danger. I get it. But you better off just not saying nothing.
Yeah.
Just let the music talk. I would have hoped that he learned that when the Drake shit happened. Like, nigga, you ain't have to get on Twitter and say all that shit. Just put the diss out.
Oh, man. Trigger fingers turn into the fingers. Getting bodied by a single nigga.
And he still barely recovered from that.
I don't know. He recovered. I don't know how he gonna recover from this one.
Yeah, buddy. It's gonna be tough.
You know, should have just took the Luther route and just came out with a rap.
Shit, Diddy gotta suffer more than that nigga do. Shit.
Dang.
Yeah. I bet you he losing a lot of sponsorship and shit.
I don't know, cause he ain't saying shit. He's a smart motherfucker. He's not saying nothing.
Wait, who? Who you talking about?
Diddy, he's not saying shit.
Well, he lost his. He had to step down for revolt. He lost. Ain't no more Ciroc and Deleon in stores no more. He lost that.
Are you sure? Cause that's what the guy I saw Ciroc in the
Absolutely,
store the other
sir.
day.
Absolutely. You saw
I seen
some.
Ciroc in the store.
What store? What store?
The liquor store.
The
You
regular,
thought I saw it at
the regular
you thought I
liquor
saw
store. You talking
The
about the?
regular liquor store. You thought
Okay.
I saw it at the convenience store?
You're right. I'm talking about that. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the big stores. They not selling it no more.
I don't know. I ain't never really went to. No
I'm
big
talking
store.
about supermarkets,
I ain't
Pete's,
never.
Target.
I'm gonna have to look through that tomorrow.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I never really
There you
went
go.
to those places for that type of shit. So I ain't even know they sold it to begin with.
Yeah, they be. You gotta pay for that liquor cabinet, goddamn.
Oh, okay.
30 minutes for like.
Well, you niggas need to stop going to Target and Walmart for your liquor needs.
You know.
It's some shit is cheaper there. Some shit, not everything, but some shit
I'm
is.
gonna have to observe that for myself one day.
Yeah, you do.
You say done went way down in price.
That's because niggas always drinking tequila now.
Absolutely.
Niggas ain't drinking dark like they used to. If niggas drinking dark, they still drinking Hennessy because Hennessy is forever.
Yeah.
Or Crown.
Yeah, Crown been coming. I've been seeing a lot of niggas drink Crown lately.
Yeah, a lot.
Like they the type of motherfuckers that go to the slot machine at their local bar on a Saturday night. Let me get that Crown.
A lot of the old cats be drinking Tito's and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, that's fucking rubber alcohol. I'm good.
Yeah, man. You mixed that shit up with some 7-Up, boy. That shit sneak up on your ass.
Sneak all they want. I don't want none of that shit.
I'm still on dark liquor though. I can't do the light.
I'm on the Keela.
Yeah.
I'm on the dark too. Not now though, but yeah. You know what you know.
What else?
What else happened? I think.
Didn't you want me to backtrack you to something?
Yeah, I did, but I think I talked about it already.
Oh well, yeah, you did. So. Yeah, I don't think it's nothing else. I think. Let me look at something. I think I had something for y'all. Let's see. While I go through my Instagram, come up with something, Kuda. I know you got something.
Oh, about the NBA.
Oh man, all these damn injuries. Hey, oh, now I know. Now I know what I want. So I seen Rob Markman. If you don't know who Rob Markman is,
Know who he is?
oh, well, I'm for the people. He used to be on Genius a lot. but I guess Genius stopped paying his ass. Yeah, but anywho, long story short, he basically...
He's a hip-hop journalist. He
yes,
used to be on fucking Double XL for a very long time.
Yeah, then he went to Genius.
Then he went to Genius, and he was making a bag with Genius. Now he's taking this up to his own platform.
Absolutely, yes.
He's probably one of the most respected journalists working today.
Yes.
And he's a fan of the culture first, in all aspects, not just the old school shit. So,
so he said something that I thought about a lot. And I'm just like, bro, like that shit is never gonna die as long as they're both breathing. But he don't he understands why. But he kind of wishes people will stop asking. And Ja Rule said himself too. People stop asking.
Oh, you talking about that? I knew you was gonna bring this up.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I agree, but keep going. Asking
him about 50 Cent or even bringing him up in interviews when he's talking about when they supposed to be talking about something totally different. And my suggestion to Ja Rule is like to ignore the question, dance around it. He does do that though, but I feel like
it could be better.
Yeah, he could be better at doing that.
Because he let that man get under his skin, bro.
Just say next question.
Yeah, so but see this.
Or if you gotta turn up on a nigga, turn up on a nigga. Like, bro, I'm sick of y'all asking me about 50, okay? Right. That shit been going on with us since 2002, 2003 or whatever, and it's 20-something years old. Like, bro, he clearly not finna let it go, but I am, because it's not serving me nothing. It's not doing nothing for me. Like, I'm not talking about 50, so don't ask me about 50. Because I'll leave. I don't have to do that. You want to ask me about 50, I'm cool. I came here to talk about whatever I got going on right now. You want to ask me about 50? Go read everything I've ever said about this nigga. Don't ask me right now.
It's like Dame being tired of being asked about Jake.
Speaking of which, nigga, Steve Stout was on Club Shay Shay.
Man, I'm trying to catch up with it, but go ahead.
And he was Shannon Sharp basically asked him about what happened that made Rockefeller fall out. And Steve Stout said that Dame, it's nothing that I've never heard. People said that Dame was difficult to work with. He didn't know how to talk to people. Mm-hmm. And they said his ego got in the way of a lot of decisions, and then he would get mad when people would do business without him and shit like that. And the more that I read into it, like, judging from already what I know about it, you know, he said one thing he said in particular that stuck with me was Jay grew up. Jay wanted more. And he felt like Dame was kind of like, not necessarily complacent, or he felt like Dame was hindering his growth.
Right.
And that's the thing about being friends with niggas and being in business with your niggas. Sometimes we got to realize that while we love people, you know, sometimes the people that we love can hinder our growth and our success. Yeah. Sometimes our loved ones be the ones that's in the way.
Shit. You talking now.
And like I said, you can believe what you want about the Hove and Dame situation. You can believe that Hove undercut Dame or Dame might have been tweaking or whatever side you want. You know, but at the end of the day, that's something that we all have to understand about our loved ones, is that no matter how much I love you, if I see you tweaking or I see you doing anything that's hindering our growth as a company or our growth as businessmen, nigga, I got to do what's best for me at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, I can't take you with me. You might be my nigga. You might be my motherfucking ace, but you ain't in my house. Sure. You know what I'm saying? You don't live my life. We may be in the same profession, but nigga, you don't live my life. I have things I want to do, and you hindering me from doing it. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get you on board with it, and you don't want to fuck with it for whatever reason. You don't want to fuck with it, and that's cool. But I'm still going. Don't expect me not to fuck with it just because you don't want to.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Allow me to make that mistake or whatever on my own so I can learn from it, so then we can come back and be like, you know what, bro, you was right. I shouldn't have done that. Hov was right, though. It's just unfortunate that, you know, people look at Dame because he's so outspoken and he's so passionate that people don't look at him as like, y'all really just think that Jay was the problem, right? But y'all see how this nigga Dame act. Yeah. You don't think that he's a problem in any of this?
You know, if he
look at the little look at the interviews that people talk about Dame. Look at the little camera footage that you see from meetings that Dame was in. This nigga is when he gets pissed about something, he might not smash up a room or do no shit like that, but he is incredibly volatile when he gets upset. Like, I'll be in the bit like, bro. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to pander to the white people at all. I'm not trying to do that. But what I'm saying is, like, most of the business that these niggas was in was with white folks. Yeah. You think white people gonna take one good look at Dame and be like, ooh, he was a little testy, but I like his plan. Fuck no. They see that attitude and they see that the way he talking to motherfuckers, and I'd be like, I ain't trying to fuck with this man.
Yeah, too hostile.
But your business partner, on the other hand, not only does he have a savvy business mind, but he keep a cool head. You don't. So I'm going to go fuck with your mans instead of you. You know?
Yeah.
So, like I said, and what I'm saying is no disrespect to Dame at all, because Rockefeller wouldn't have been what it was without Dame, just like it wouldn't have been what it was without Hov. Like, them two niggas was two halves of a perfect coin. You know what I'm saying? It's just, at some point, in my opinion, Dame let his ego get in the way of business. And Hov was like, fuck that. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to go past your niggas now. Now, if somebody came out and say Hov ain't tried to take Dame with him, then I'd be singing a different tone. But Hov didn't strike me as the type of nigga that just undercut a nigga. No. He had to have his hand forced to do that.
Right.
Just because of how long they had been rocking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
a lot of shit that we don't know about them.
Exactly, and that's true. A lot of shit that we don't know about as well.
You know? And everything ain't for the public, so shit.
Yeah.
Maybe one day they'll be able to talk it out.
I hope so, man, because even if y'all don't ever do a lick of business together again, you two grown-ass men need to sit down and have a conversation about that shit. It's been way too long, bro.
For real.
Yeah, man.
I personally, I think it's just Dame being stubborn. Because, you know, because I'm pretty sure if he came to Hov on some respectable shit and say, yeah, I want to talk to you about what happened, Hov would gladly be like, all right.
You know, let's put that shit behind us.
If you come to me correct, sure, I'll talk about it with you till I'm blue in the face.
Mm-hmm.
If you're getting all loud and shit, ain't nobody will deal with that.
Yeah, like, I'm not dealing with that. We too old at this point. Niggas is over 50 now. Like, no, we're not doing that. Like, yeah, I really wish that they would just sit down and talk that shit out like the grown-ass, old-ass niggas they are.
For real. Definitely time.
Like, y'all niggas ain't gotta kick it. Y'all ain't gotta be business partners again, but at least have the mutual respect. And I'm not saying that Dan probably don't respect Hov. I don't know what he does. No clue. I don't know how either man feels about each other in 2024. I have no clue.
Man, that shit funny. I saw some shit. I don't even know if this clip is still up, but GJ Envy was going hard on Dame. He was like,
DJ Envy. Ain't he still in trouble for fucking taking money from housing and shit?
I think it's some type of I think they probably the shit. Yeah, I know it's still going on. The case is still going on, but I think it's probably it hasn't really came to trial yet. I guess I don't know. I haven't really been following that shit for real. I ain't gonna lie to you. But he was just like, what has he done since Rockefeller? Ain't nobody talking about this, man.
Dame?
Yeah.
The only thing that I can think of is I know Currency was signed to a label that Dame created a long time ago. And I'm talking about like blog era, like when Currency had started really rising.
Right.
And then there was a problem. I don't remember what the problem was though, but I know it had something to do with the label that Dame had. And Currency was like trying to get out of it. But like I said, I'm a little shaky on the details.
Y'all heard about Mason Cam supposed to be buying Rockefeller?
I did not know that.
I didn't hear shit about that. I know Cameron and Mace was talking about the Dame shit on the It Is What It Is podcast. Either, I don't know if it was today or yesterday or one of these days.
I think it was Monday, I think.
And Cam was saying something about how Dame contributed to a lot of niggas' success and made a lot of niggas money and shit like that. If I'm correct, I think Dame is the reason Dipset was a thing. If my history is right, I have to fact check that with a couple of my older homies, but
I think so.
So there's that. So I can understand why Cam would say something like that.
Yeah. When you became cool back with Mace, bro, he be back at Mace the way he be back at Mace. You like little brother, big brother, that shit be funny as hell, bro.
Yeah, man, cause, I mean, what the shit that they argued for 20 years, man, it seems like they should have came together a long time ago.
Exactly, dog.
Because a lot of these niggas who beef, like look at every like serious beef that ever happened in hip hop, right? Niggas was young and immature as fuck. Like a lot of that shit that you niggas was beefing over was fucking childish. Let's just be honest. It was childish as fuck. Like, so I can't, like, I agree with Cooler. Like, you can understand, like, niggas wasn't elevated mindset-wise. Like, that come with being young. You know what I'm saying? You young and you popping and you making all this money and a nigga step to you in a way or does something that rubs you the wrong way, you gonna say how it make you feel. And in turn, that's going to create conflict. But when you get older and you realize, like, you know what? All that shit wasn't even necessary, bro. It really fucking wasn't. Like, I'm going to tell the truth. You pissed me off. But now that I think about it, it was fucking stupid.
It's so much that's a conversation to change in people's lives. It's a simple conversation.
A lot of beefs would have been squashed if niggas knew how to talk.
Man.
Back then.
You know.
So
money and fame, you put that on top of ego and pride, man. Motherfuckers be monsters, man.
Yep. That's why, you know what I'm saying, a lot of you niggas need to fucking kill your fucking egos, because that shit ain't gonna get you nowhere. It's cool to have it, but don't let it take you over that you become an asshole in the process. And pride, I get it. I'm a grown ass man. I get it. No, but dog, like, pride is a funny thing. Pride is very funny. Because you're so prideful that you'll push everybody who care about you away just because you prideful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It can happen. I've seen it happen. So, you know, like.
It's crazy.
I've witnessed grown men run their childhood friends, the niggas that was down for them, niggas who took a bullet for them, away because they prideful. Shit. So, you know?
Yeah. Well, I ain't got nothing else. Y'all got.
Hey, tell them.
Hey, people, stop making fun of Shannon, man. You know how you out the it looked sassy, but you know what I mean? I don't think he's gay, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, you probably just call him that.
Oh man, bro.
Let that man live, man.
People find a way to call anybody gay, bro. It don't matter what it is, dog. People find a way to call any nigga gay. Anybody.
Of course. You want to know why?
Why?
I don't even know if I should say this on air.
Well, don't say it.
So, I'll say it. You'll be surprised what you find on Twitter, man. You'll be surprised that a lot of these niggas like penis. Yeah, that's a dangerous app. And like I said, you don't go looking for it. It just pops up because of the algorithm and shit. I need to clean my shit up clearly because there's some information about some niggas that I done found out that I don't need to know.
Shit. Damn, it's like that?
A lot of these niggas is gay, bro. And I'm not saying gay as in they only like men, like they're bi, like they like women. But you know how niggas be. If you like men, you're gay. So, a lot of these niggas like men. And it's very interesting because it's just like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that an undercover nigga is a new thing because these niggas been in the closet since been in the closet. You know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of you undercover niggas out here sneak dicking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and
shit,
listening to some of these women talk, bro, it'll astound your motherfucking ass. So, I just didn't realize how many, or not even how many, because I have no clue, but I just didn't realize how rampant this was. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's actually kind of crazy to me, you know, that, you know, a lot of these women be contracting, like, diseases from niggas, and you be like, he must have got it from some bitch. No, he got it from his mans in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a very strange time we live in. And I'm not saying that being gay is a bad thing. I'm gonna end the show more my contribution with a quote that Pimp C said. Pimp C said once, if you gay, go ahead and come out and be that. It's cool, but don't be coming around us trying to act like a straight up G and you behind closed doors letting these niggas bust up your back. I remember that quote too. That's a direct quote.
man.
Pimp C said that in 06.
Man.
So, or was it 07? One of them. It was before he died, I know that.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
So, he not wrong either. A lot of, from what I be hearing, from like women I talk to, just in casual conversation, because I just got one of them demeanors where motherfuckers just be comfortable with sharing information that I don't give a fuck about.
I do too. It's crazy. People share a lot of shit.
Listen. I'm not saying that to be mean. I listen.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
A lot of you niggas is gay. And y'all need to go make peace with that. Because that's why you niggas so angry, because you be pretending all goddamn day.
Oh, shit. Oh, man.
That's it. That's all I got now.
Hey, man. Guess what? This title of this episode is going to be called...
These niggas gay.
No.
I'm just playing.
Oh, man.
I know what you could call it. You can cut this part out. But I know what you could call it. You can call it, because we don't want to tell them what the episode's going to be called.
Right, yeah.
You could call it, do the future shit. It's an evil world we live in.
Oh, man. Man. But, yeah. That's the end of the show, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
This was a good one.
Yeah. We'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, this was a